That has allowed only 20 points. Got the tight end Belling in motion, and Nate Carter gets the start. And there's a good way to get this going. Carter with a big gain on first down. Out to the 44-yard line. K-Ron Lynch-Adams, the other back, now wearing 15. He's into the game. And Childs, we talked about the quarterback run. Colt, there it is.
Jaron Glover going to have to step up in the pass game.
Little old school I formation here on 2nd and 2 as Jay Coyne checks in a fullback with his hand down. Wearing 44 and a play fake and a rollout. And a completion. Michigan State territory for the tight end. Michigan State's got something going here first quarter. Childs avoids the rush for only so long. 20 in on that as well. Loss of 4, 2nd and 14. Nate Carter, who had that big run to open up the game. Defensive tackle depth, a big conversation point this week. At 3rd and 9, Childs throws the slant. That's complete. It's going to be short of the marker. Carter's the back. Quarterback keeper. Had a couple of explosives, drove the ball downfield. Why not go for it? Didn't work, turnover on downs, and here come the Buckeyes on their second drive of the game. Emeka Egbuka with a flag out.
Decision to pick it up. Contact was made in the side and continuous.
Hit Chuck Brantley on the side. Trevion Henderson hit on the side here as well by the safety Malik Spencer. Got to get just across the 30 for the new set of downs. Will Howard throws, has that first down. Emeka Egbuka, one of those guys who's been a great mentor for the freshman Jeremiah Smith. As Howard now throws to Egbuka. That ball's out. That ball's in the backfield.
It's kind of like all these seniors. They have unfinished business when you talk to them.
Second down after the first incompletion of the night by Will Howard. Ohio State's second drive. 3rd and 4. Howard with time in the pocket. Throws. Complete to Egbuka again.
Big 3rd down on this drive. They're doing a nice job on 3rd down.
Emeka Egbuka gets him into Michigan State territory, and now G. Scott with the catch and breaking a tackle. And Michigan State penalties, not good. And not good here early on as well. Second down from the 18-yard line. Judkins up the middle. Buckeyes 2 for 3 on 3rd down. Had the penalty last time they got in the red zone. Howard, the pocket collapsing, throws over the middle. That's inside the 10. That's Jeremiah Smith, and that is just enough. Childs waits his turn. Ohio State perfect on 3rd down on this drive. Judkins runs into the line and goes nowhere. Say this. Huge ovation here. Ohio State, Kneppel said, didn't get the playoff before the end of the first quarter. So no down. So it's 2nd and goal here from the 9. And Trevion Henderson's going to run up the middle and break some tackles and take it inside the 5 and still keep going and crawl his way to the 2.5. And Woods, the defensive back, up on the tackle. So that was a 1st and goal, not a 2nd down. I beg your pardon. Now this is 2nd and goal as they replayed the down from the end of the first quarter. Michigan State defense, as you heard Smith say, doing a good job stopping the run, going low on these ball carriers. Henderson to the backfield now. Has Merritt, the tight end, in motion. Howard's going to pull it. He's going to throw. It's caught. Ball's out. Ball loose in the end zone. Incomplete. They're going to say Egbuka never had control as he turned and did the dreaded reach for the goal line, Colt.
That was really close. We need to see this replay. Egbuka's just going to run a little pivot route, inside out. They're fighting for the ball. I think that's a good call. That's a no catch. He is trying to extend for it, but I don't. There's 3 hands on that football the whole time.
So he's got it here, but as he turns and reaches, Woods is on top of him. And I'm with you. I think that ball's coming out.
Yeah, I just don't see that there was just like full, total control. I know he's trying to score, but there's three hands on the football the whole time.
Couldn't hold on. It's now 3rd and goal. Howard, back of the end zone. Knocked up in the air, almost intercepted. Spencer couldn't come down with it. They needed a big break. That could have been it.
Yeah, Will Howard just never sees Malik Spencer. He's the backside safety. Just reads Will Howard's eyes and steps right in front of that basic route on the back line. And oh man, if he could just come down with that one, he wants that one back.
Trying to find Smith in the back of the end zone. Michigan State went for it on 4th. Ohio State's going for it on 4th from the 3. Howard. Touchdown. G. Scott. And it's 9-0 Ohio State.
Nice job on 4th down by Will Howard.
First touchdown of the season, I beg your pardon, for Scott. 2nd in his career. The Ohio State Buckeyes, number 3 in the nation. Field goal on their opening drive, touchdown on their 2nd drive. And here's the fielding kickoff through the back of the end zone. There was some confusion at the end of the 1st quarter. Ohio State ran a play, but Reggie Smith, our officiating analyst here, was later ruled when we were starting the 2nd that they didn't get this play off in time. Did this come from Rosemont?
While I'm waiting to hear from my official sources from the Big Ten, it does appear that time expired in the period before the snap was made. And in that case, instant replay could possibly get involved to let them know that we should not have had a play. And that appears what happened over the commercial break.
And the result being here is Michigan State takes over after the touchback on the 25. Ohio State went for it on 4th down, and in essence, Jerron Glover catches this gain of about 9. In essence, Ohio State got an extra play, but there were zeros on the clock. You see Will Howard put his hands to his helmet. I don't know if he's saying we didn't get it off, if there was something else he was upset about. Regardless, they got that 4th down touchdown.
Yeah, he may have heard Chip Kelly in his headset saying, "Run, hurry, go, go, go." He felt like he didn't get it off. But it's a huge blow for Michigan State because now you get 2nd and 10 coming out of the quarter. And now you have to play 4 downs again.
And now you get 2nd and 1. K'Ron Lynch Adams, the transfer, who's the power back of the 2. Nate Carter had that big run to open up this game. K'Ron Lynch Adams, the transfer from UMass and Rutgers, picks up a 1st down and a gain of 5. We've had both teams go for it on 4th down. Michigan State on its opening drive tried the keeper. Ty Hamilton blew that up. Cody Simon with the tackle here. Ohio State went for it on 4th down and got the touchdown. 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Carter back in the backfield. Belling is that tight end in motion for Aiden Childs. He's going to work from under center. They love this play action game. Want to take the deep shot, and they got it. Glover, who missed last week's win or loss in BC, back on the field. And back across the 40 to the 37. Arvell Reese, the tackle, a gain of 24.
Yeah, I love what they're doing with Aiden Childs right now. They're alerting Montori Foster across the middle. Jerron Glover's running the backside dig against Denzel Burke. Davison Igbinosun. And he puts his foot in the ground and looks comfortable. He's completed all his passes so far. He's 4 for 4. He's playing well.
4 for 4 for 59 yards. Childs pretty hard on himself after throwing that late interception last week. Here's Nate Carter throwing that late interception in the end zone last week. Simon on the tackle at BC, but he was playing Colt without 4 of his top 6 wide receivers. Marsh wasn't there. Glover wasn't there. The kid kept him in the game. Yes, there were turnovers. You're going to have turnovers with a young quarterback, but that's part of the experience this year as they try to get him acclimated to the Big Ten and really get him all the snaps he didn't get as the number 2 guy last year at Oregon State.
Yeah, that's right. And what they've done so far at implementing the quick game early in this drive, he's getting some easy completions. Now you got one off a play pass.
Love that play action game. I love this as well. Complete to Velling. He's off and running. And Velling, his former Oregon State teammate, loses the football as he's down near the 10, waiting for the signal. Ohio State says they have it.
Jordan Hancock comes in, strips it right before his knee hits the ground. I mean, that's a good call. I don't think the refs hardly reviewed it. I mean, and if you're Michigan State on offense, you are just so upset. I mean, you've moved the ball so well early on in this game. You've missed it. You have a fourth down conversion, which essentially is a turnover, and now you get another one in your 2 possessions. That's a hard pill to swallow there.
Absolutely. If you're looking for the upset and looking to knock off a top 5 team, Quinshon Judkins is back here to open this drive. A little fake to him, and now the flip to him, and the Ole Miss transfer has speed to get outside. Look out down the sideline. Judkins, big run on first down. Armorian Smith runs him out of bounds after a gain of 17. Jim Knowles wants perfection and dominance. His defense hasn't necessarily seen it, but that Ohio State run game makes a big play there.
Yeah, just watch Emeka Egbuka here. I mean, this is why these 4- and 5-yard runs spring for 20. Who plays with great leverage, sustains his block for a long time, doesn't get up on him too early so they can't throw a flag. It's just elite wide receiver play.
These guys can block, as can the Ohio State tight ends. They have 2 of them lined up on the left side here as Judkins gets hit by Brantley low at the 42. That was the big point of emphasis this week, tackling these guys low. Michigan State said you can't wrap them up high because you'll never wrap them up.
Yeah, that's right. You got to tackle these running backs low for sure. We just saw a shot there of Egbuka. He's saying, look, I'm blocking. Give me the rock. Throw me a bubble screen. Let me go down the field. Like, you got to reward these guys when there's just such great blockers that provide so much for this run game at Ohio State.
2nd and 4. Howard, the deep shot to Scott. Can't connect with Spencer in coverage. Scott had the game's only touchdown on the Ohio State on their last possession. I know, Colt, you really like Spencer. I know he can hit, but hanging there with the tight end in coverage as well.
Yeah, that's a good job. When we talked to Coach Rossi yesterday, he said Spencer is very aggressive. He's a very good zone in the box, stopping the run guy, but he's gotten so much better in his pass coverage, and you see it right there. That's a really good, nice job by Malik Spencer there.
Let's see if Spencer and this defense can get off the field here as the crowd gets loud. 3rd and 4. Let's see if they bring some pressure here on 3rd down. Play clock winding down. Judkins picks up the blitz into traffic and intercepted. It's Jordan Turner inside the 20. This crowd is back in it. They are loving this. Aiden Childs, 6 for 6, 99 yards. Camp with the extra points. Colt McCoy, Lewis Johnson down to the sideline. I'm Andrew Siciliano. How about Jerron Glover? Missed a couple of games. They capitalized. Smith wanted his team to hang around. They are definitely doing that as Will Howard comes back, and after that, Hansen in the green tent. An update if and when we can get one. In the meantime, after Howard hits Jeremiah Smith, here's Howard rolling out. And with a flag in the backfield, he hits his back, Travion Henderson, for a short gain. Nice catch there on the sideline for about 2.
Offense, number 88. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat first down.
But G. Scott as the backup, and it's 1st and 20 back on the 35. Henderson with room up the middle, busting outside. Travion Henderson down the sideline. Henderson goes to the sideline for the breather, and Jenkins checks in, and he gets the handoff, and Jenkins has room as well. Play clock winding down. Oh, a little end around here. Smith, touchdown. Jeremiah Smith has a touchdown in all 4 games as a freshman. And Ohio State here with Fielding's extra point extends. Does. And the kickoff here through the end zone. 7:22 remains. Hanging around. Nate Carter in the backfield. And Carter is going to be brought down. Nice tackle there. Seen here, however, tonight. Right now, they don't need help at running back. 2nd down. Childs throws to the wide side of the field and misses. It's the first incompletion of the night for Aiden Childs. He's got Lynch in the game. To his right, 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. Pressured by both ends, but he gets it away and he gets it complete. And there's a first down to Zaya Johnson making moves. Keeps the drive alive as we're under 6 to go now in the 2nd quarter. A play fake and another deep shot. This one to the bottom of the screen and this one complete. Aiden Childs has answered the call early on here tonight. They come out in the eye in Ohio State territory. Behind Coyne, Lynch Adams runs and has room across the 30. 2nd and short now. The Spartans down 10, throw the outside, quick hitter, caught, and a quick move as well. They're playing off again. Ohio State showing pressure. Childs. A change in the protection here, a change in the play. Fake the pitch and a rollout. He's chased. And he's going to throw it away on the left. 2nd down now. And to give to Lynch Adams. Man, he runs hard. He gets hit hard as well by Simon. And he keeps going. 3rd and 3. Quarterback keeper. Childs breaking tackles. He's fighting. Ball's out. Ball's out. Ohio State's got it.
That is just so hard. I mean, I'm standing there looking at it. That's such a...
It's a tough one.
That's so hard, and you just feel for Aiden Childs.
It's Travion Henderson on first down here. He is. Will Howard has thrown a pick, thrown a touchdown as well. Here throws it out to Travion Henderson. And he's hit immediately by Jordan Turner at the pick earlier, and that ball's out. It's Michigan State football. Turner's in the middle of another turnover. And they take it right back. Ooh, is that wrist down? After they told Woody Hayes 46 minutes later, the Big Ten Commissioner Wayne Duke did, that you lost. It's still part of lore and part of this great rivalry. 2 minutes remaining here on 3rd and 3. Will Howard's gonna run, and he's not gonna get it. That Michigan State defense makes a stand. Colt, how about that? Michigan State's gonna get the ball back. As Joe McGuire gets it away, and we got a fair catch.
But a huge drive here before the half.
Remember, Michigan State won the toss and deferred. Ohio State got the ball first. Keep that in mind as they start this drive on the ground with K'Ron Lynch Adams. Spartans have 3 timeouts. Conservative here on first down, down to the 39. Great field position here for Childs. Had that one-play touchdown drive to Glover. Pressure is on, and he's going down. In all of college football. Minute 24 remaining here. Now a 3rd and 11. Take the handoff, throw to the outside. Johnson dropped immediately. Heck of a tackle by Caleb Downs. That guy's all over the field. Brandon Innes, the wide receiver. Punt from the 20 by Ryan Eckley. He's going to go out of bounds at the 35.
In scoring range.
With Henderson to the backfield. Howard with time, throws, no. Abuka dropped it. And Abuka did not hang on from the 42nd down. This one caught Carnell Tate, Michigan State territory, and that's a first down.
Kind of the second layer of the defense. Will Howard throws a nice ball.
Gain of 16, and now going deep for Smith, who makes the catch inside the 20. Oh my!
Are you kidding? Watch this catch. Will Howard just throws it up into double coverage. Jeremiah Smith goes up one-handed. Guy's got a hand on his face mask.
Gain of 27. They move quickly. Howard goes end zone. Abuka can't bring it down. 38 seconds. Howard hit as he throws. Tate turned around and couldn't find the football. Will Howard got rid of that football. He got popped, and he is down. Took a shot right to the midsection. On 3rd down. That's Scott, the tight end, in motion now, wing right. Brown, here comes the blitz. Henderson picks it up. Brown to Smith. Oh, my!
And that is a huge catch and a huge touchdown.
Great blitz pickup as well in their long line, their Hall of Fame line of wide receivers. And it all happened because of the great blitz pickup there by Trayvon Henderson on the blitzing safety, Nakai Martinez. That's what Michigan State does here. Childs out of the gun. Deep shot. Childs avoids the rush. Clock winding down, and he throws it away in a late flag here as well on the sideline. As Childs threw it to nobody with 20 seconds left on the clock.
Illegal forward pass. Offense, number 2. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Also a loss of down. Second down.
Just a mistake from a young quarterback there.
Yeah, he just kind of lost track of where he was. Ohio State's got great coverage down the field. It was only a 2-man route.
Now your entire body's got to be over the
bodies
line.
Across the line of scrimmage there. It's a good throwaway. But I do think that's a good call by the refs. You know, if any piece of your body is behind the line or still touching the line, it's technically you're not going to get a flag there, but it looked like his whole body was certainly across the line.
I'm told Reggie Scott agrees. Reggie Smith agrees.
This foul is eligible for a 10-second runoff. Please reset the game clock to 10 seconds. The clock will start on my signal.
All right, so Cole Knippel says 10-second runoff here. So now you're just going to have Childs take a knee. Tell you what, Michigan State has made some plays here today. The youngest is 2. As we have the opening kickoff here, third quarter, it's a touchback. Colt McCoy imagined that and told him, hey, you don't need to be here. If you need to go be with your family, be with your family. But he has been here certainly and showed up for this team and made some plays here today. As we open up the third quarter with the tackle, another one by Caleb Downs, the sophomore safety on Kayron Lynch-Adams, gain of 2.
Caleb Downs has just made some ridiculous tackles in the open field. Here's another one. He flies out of the safety box, and he's just the safety net right there and makes a really nice tackle on Kayron Lynch-Adams, who runs the ball hard.
He does. Let's see if Michigan State can get something going here as Childs works from under center. More of a West Coast feel, a Shanahan-type offense here for Childs. Here's the rollout and the play fake. Childs throws complete, and he's got his tight end, and he's got a first down. That's 82, Brennan Parachek with his second catch of the night. It's a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, I like what Michigan State does here. They come out in a 2 tight end set, sneak Parachek out in the flat, get Aiden Childs on the move, throws a nice ball for a first down. They're mixing up their personnel groups, which is, you know, what Brian Lindgren talked about yesterday. He's like, look, I have to keep them off balance. Right, I got to move the pocket.
And now they switch to the eye, and it's not going to go anywhere. Nice play in the backfield there by 58 Ty Hamilton. One of the 2 ties at defensive tackle. I haven't seen Tyleik Williams, but we have seen Ty Hamilton made a big play earlier on 4th down as well. Loss of 4 here.
Yeah, I mean, just watch the push by the D-line of Ohio State. They're just running a version of zone to the left, and Ohio State, they just dominate the line of scrimmage. They're meeting them in the backfield.
It's very tight end friendly offense. We saw Parachek get loose earlier for that first down, but here the run game goes nowhere. Michigan State talked all week about avoiding the negative runs on first down. There's one of them here. Loss of 4 and a 2nd and 14, and Childs now throws behind his tight end, Velling in traffic.
And what's so frustrating if you're calling plays for Michigan State, which they've done a really nice job in the first half, but right here, you hand the ball off on 1st and 10, and now you're 2nd and 15.
And some of that's a young offensive line. You got a freshman at left tackle here today. You got a left tackle playing right guard. You have a veteran center here. But this is part of the process here for Jonathan Smith with 61 new faces, trying to find the right faces to build something. Open 3-0, lost last week, has made some plays here tonight, but a big 3rd and 14 here early. They pick up the blitz. Now they don't. Now he gets out of it. Flag out in the backfield. Childs is going to run. He's going to get a first down, but there's also a flag on the far side of the field.
There are 2 fouls, 1 in each team. Holding. Offense, number 15. Holding. defense, number 3. Those penalties offset. Repeat third down.
All right, so they get the back. 3rd and 14, no harm, no foul, but you know what? It was a first down. Fouls on both teams. They try to set up the screen, lofting up into the air. Incomplete. Simon almost came down to the pick. Now they say they got it. One official said incomplete. The other official in front of the Michigan State bench said it's a catch. I think the one that ruled incomplete had the better angle. And a timeout for an injury as well.
Does he catch this football? Aiden Childs trying to throw a screen. Oh, it looks like the ball slips right out of his hands there.
It's incomplete, and Ryan Eckley is back to punt. Brandon Ennis at the 15, through traffic 20. Ennis trying to get to the outside, roped and taken down at the 20. Howard 17-25 for a buck 82 and a touchdown to G. Scott in the first half. He pulls it out of the belly of his back, Quinshon Judkins, and he gets it to Ibuka for a gain of around 6. Down to Lewis on the sideline.
Yeah, I caught up with Ryan Day as he was leaving the field, and I guess the most important thing is you see that his quarterback, Will Howard, is back out there. He said that he liked the way they managed the last 4 minutes of the first half. Nice mix of run and pass throughout the first half. Good rhythm on offense. He wants to keep that going as well as keep taking care of the football. On the defensive side, he said they really need to stop the run and deal with the play-action pass on the other side. So we'll see how Howard does, but he is back in the game and playing.
All right, thank you, Lewis. And he's giving it there to Judkins, who on second down gets around 3. It's getting heated down there as well. Going to be about 3rd and 2 on this opening drive here. See if the Buckeyes can control the middle 8. They got that touchdown in the final minute. See if they get a touchdown here after forcing a punt. What's going on at the end here? Smith getting into it with Ed Woods. Ooh. No flags thrown.
Little chippy.
All right, Judkins is the back on 3rd and 1. Got to get to the 34. Howard on the keeper said he wanted to run more this week. Runs for a couple there and gets a first down to the 36.
Yeah, he does a good job here by Will Howard. You see him say alert, alert. He's tapping his helmet. He sees that I have enough room right in front of me to get this for a first down. See this space right here? He just says, if you're not going to cover that up, I'm just going to fall for 1 yard and keep the chains moving. Probably had a run call called. He just dialed it up. That's veteran quarterback savviness. Good play there.
Ryan Day spoke this week about a mature leader. They found one in Will Howard, one that could also certainly do things with his legs, more so than they've had in a while, as Howard's hands to Judkins there. And again, pads popping. You can hear from here. Malik Spencer, Jordan Turner with the hit after a short gain on first down.
Yeah, Jordan Turner flies around. I mean, every time he hits somebody, we hear it up here in the 6th floor of the booth. He's a physical, he's aggressive. It's hard for one man to bring Quinshon Judkins down, and makes a really nice play right there for a gain of 2.
An intra-Big Ten transfer, 4 years at Wisconsin. Voted a captain here in his first year. Final year of college football at East Lansing. Judkins looking for room and cutting back, and a nice gain here. Judkins about a yard shy of the first down out to the 45. We will call it 8 to bring up 3rd and short. Seth McLaughlin with that block at the point of attack. The transfer there from Alabama. Day said it's like having an NFL center out there. As that NFL center, the left side of the line, I don't think gives Judkins enough room. It's 4th down. What are you doing, Colt McCoy?
Ohio State kind of rushed the ball there, 3rd and 1.
Offense staying on the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, look, they're going to stay on the field. I think it's a good call.
So 4th down.
3-score lead coming out of the half. Dial up your best 4th and 1 play. I bet it's not quarterback sneak again, but got to have something.
They went for it 4th down in the red zone, threw a touchdown to the tight end, Scott. Gonna work from the gun. Need a yard. Judkins I think he got it. And judging by the spot, although Michigan State argues otherwise, Oregon in the middle of it. And now Judkins leaves, and Travion Henderson is back trying to get to the boundary. Flag out in the backfield.
Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty, the previous spot. First down.
Turnovers have been the story here today, and Ohio State narrowly avoided another one right there. Howard, time to throw, loads up, fires. Emeka Egbuka with the nice catch this time. For the senior, the veteran Egbuka, he has 61 yards. Howard has time, throws to the outside.
That have eyes on you in zone. That's what beats this defense, and Will Howard's doing a nice job of that.
Look at Henderson bounce to the outside. Henderson the back, now the tight end flares in motion, and you throw it to him and he fell down out of the gun. Here is Will Howard, 4th down to pick up the blitz. Howard has time, he throws. Egbuka with the catch. First down, touchdown, Emeka Egbuka. $33-yard score.
Watch our guy Travion Henderson again in protection. He's going to step up, make a huge block that gives Will Howard just another tick to be able to throw this ball to Emeka Egbuka. I mean, he has made 2 blocks that have resulted in touchdowns. One before the half to Jeremiah Smith, that one to Emeka Egbuka. What an all-around good player Travion Henderson is. Running the ball.
Something we have in common. 31-7 here, under 5 remaining in the third quarter after a 6 for 94 and a touch, but not just those stats. Such a huge part of this offense as Aiden Childs rips one. He's now 12 of 17, a buck 61 and a touchdown. Tight end in motion, gonna hand it off this time. Nate Carter. When you see these glimpses and you see his ability, as he throws it right to the other team right there. There's an interception. It's Denzel Burke down the sideline. The 20 pushed out of bounds inside the 15. Again, his fumble before there's a face mask. He also did fumble. Both are true. And now Ohio State gets it back. And Egbuka, who had the touchdown on that last drive here, gets thrown down. Jenkins gets back in. Turner has played himself a game. Judkins, man, he got popped there as well. To Ohio State. 3rd and 4, Buckeyes can get a first down without getting into the end zone. You see the yellow line there at the 2. Egbuka in motion. Howard's going to keep it. Howard's going to get into the end zone. He said he wanted to run. He runs.
He's a very athletic guy. He can run too.
22nd career rushing. The rain has gone away at Spartan Stadium as fielding kicks off to K-Ron Lynch-Adams, and it's going to be a touchback. So we talked about Emeka Egbuka. He wears number 2. And the brother, the little brother of Josh Downs, the wide receiver, as Childs is going down. Milton gets him in the backfield for the sack. Caleb Downs is as advertised, as is this front 7 here. That's a loss of 8 on first down.
You know, Michigan State, it's tough. You're trying to stick to your plan. You're trying to stick to having 2 tight ends on the field, but you're down so much. You know, we haven't seen very much of Nick Marsh since that one series. You got to start throwing the football a little bit. They're up front. They've played 2 left tackles tonight.
As they hand it off here to Nate Carter, not a lot of room to run. And look, we talked as Caden McDonald, big 325-pound space eater, makes the tackle there. We talked about this offense and how much Colt enjoy this offense. Kind of off the Shanahan tree, a lot of play fake, a lot of work from under center. You get the tight end involved as well. This is a score where you kind of got to put the kid in shotgun and throw the ball a lot.
That's right. Not the situation that you want to be in. They have done some, you know, the score doesn't reflect it. They have done some really nice things. They moved the ball well in the first half.
When they run the ball, they can engineer those deep shots off the play fakes. This offense can cook. It's Foster. It's thrown down by Hancock. Good tackle there. Here the opening of the fourth quarter in East Lansing. Punt time here for Michigan State as Ryan Eckley is back to boot it away. And back to return for the Buckeyes. Number 11, Brandon Ennis. He's working to the bottom of the screen, trying to get around the corner, cuts inside, gets hit a couple of times, and eventually gets thrown down.
They're just unselfish guys. They're about equal in carries tonight, and they do all the dirty stuff. They pick up blitzes. They catch bubble screens.
In for Will Howard, whose night is done. Going back to that conversation here about the backs, obviously, as Brown throws over the head. Are you going to play the rookie running back? And he says, can I trust him on third down? These guys have shown that they can be trusted, and that's the quarterback's best friend as well.
That's
because
right.
A, you don't want to get hit, and B, you get an extra second, you're finding somebody open.
That's right. I mean, I played with some really good guys who are good on third down. One of them being James Conner. He is phenomenal blitz pickup guy. And for running backs, if you can show that you know who your guy is in protection and you can protect like that, you'll get as many touches as you want carrying the football.
3rd and 7, Buckeyes keep it alive. Brandon Ennis, pretty good wide receiver in his own right. We've seen him mostly on special teams with his 5th catch of the season. He's also a pretty big recruit, was a 4-star coming out of Hollywood, Florida. Gain of 13.
Yeah, you know, we talked to Coach Ryan Day. He mentioned Brandon Ennis. I'd like to get him the ball. He's a good punt returner, but on offense, he can make plays. Nice throw by Devin Brown to get him involved.
Absolutely. Talk about Jeremiah Smith. We should mention James Peoples as well. He, like Smith, is a true freshman from San Antonio, Texas, Veterans Memorial High School. A true freshman who is out there as the number 3 running back for the number 3 team of the nation. Had a couple of touchdowns coming into this game as a true freshman. One against Akron week 1, one against Western Michigan. Getting some run here in Big Ten play. The Buckeyes opener, 4th quarter in East Lansing. And there's Peoples again to midfield.
Peoples pretty much could have gone anywhere he wanted.
He could have. Absolutely. And much like Jeremiah Smith, could have gone anywhere that he wanted. Peoples had offers from you name it. Bama, Oklahoma, Oregon, Penn State, Auburn, Texas, USC. Go ahead. Pick a power program. Pick a marquee program. And Peoples is here behind 2 backs that are going to the NFL in all likelihood. Travion Henderson and John Judkins, and Smith as well. Behind a guy like Emeka Ibuka and with Carnell Tate as Brown throws over the head of Peoples. Couldn't get his head around there. And it's 4th down. So when the Buckeyes go to the bench, they got 4 and 5 stars on the bench, getting some run here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Devin Brown just trying to get the ball out of his hands pretty quick. James Peoples just wasn't quite ready for it. Maybe the first time he's run that route in his whole college career, right? It's learning experience for everybody. I'd like to see them hit that. They probably will down the road, but just a little bit off right there.
As Joe McGuire is on the punt, the Aussie takes the high snap and gets it away. Fair catch called for in traffic.
Young student athletes have. And now in the NIL world, part of it is transactional, yes. But Smith says that's just a piece of the puzzle. You still got the locker room, scheme, education. All of that is still an important piece of the puzzle that we still must build. So at Michigan State right now, they want to be a place of substance. But for the moment, Jonathan Smith going through these early growing pains, and Michigan State struggling in this game. But he's got big thoughts for a big future here in East Lansing.
And Lewis, I think we all agree the future is bright. I think we all really did enjoy our conversation yesterday here with Jonathan Smith. Who knows it's going to be a process. He's got his backup quarterback in right now. By the way, Tommy Schuster pitching to K'Ron Lynch-Adams. It's going to be 3rd and short. It's a process. You have 61 new faces. You have 33 freshmen. You got a 19-year-old quarterback. They opened 3-0. There are signs that this is working. He's a real level-headed guy. Right? Not a screamer, not a yeller. I really like him. I think it's going to work. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. I love talking to him yesterday.
You got a run here. And a first down. K'Ron Lynch-Adams.
You know, he talked about that loss last week. And when he came in the locker room, the players were just, they were sick. A couple of them were crying. They were upset. And if you're head coach Jonathan Smith, like, you can build off that. These guys care. We just got to eliminate some mistakes. You looked at them tonight. They fought hard in the first half. They just dealt with a couple turnovers down in the red zone that really killed their drives. Or this would be a different ball game.
And turnovers were an issue certainly last week, where they got the ball back after they gave up the long touchdown. Look out. Schuster gets out of it for a second, but then eventually gets taken down by C.J. Hicks, a student from North Dakota, wanted to come back home, knew he was going to be the number 2 behind Aiden Childs, who they got in the transfer portal and who Smith brought.
Fun to see him get in here.
Played a little against Prairie View. That was in a blowout. Hard count. We got a jump and a free play. They'll blow it dead. Ohio State across the line. Unless someone drew him off, it's going to be 3rd and 7.
Offside defense, number 17.
With his defense's performance last week against Marshall, thought they started slowly. They kind of started slowly here again tonight.
Feel a lot more confident up front. But this second half, they've just completely been dominant.
Knowles did not give out a silver bullet of the week, and gave up on that UCLA job, gave up on a Power 5, on a Big Ten coaching job. Came here to call plays as Julian Sayin is now in, and he hands it. Worked together, obviously, in the NFL. They worked together in college. A lot of people said, wait, why?
She could tell something was different.
As we see the true freshman Julian Sayin here, knowing that his day may not come until 2025, but Julian Sayin, true freshman, gives to another true freshman, James Peoples.
Not only for Devin Brown, but for Julian Sayin. You take advantage of these reps. Coaches are going to coach off of this.
Played against Western Michigan, playing here against Michigan State. Throw to the outside of the tight end, Bennett Christian. Julian Sayin taking a snap in Michigan State territory.
They put the plan together. There's a lot of the pass concepts that Ohio State has been very effective at.
Seen him in this setting and watch him operate and watch him be the CEO. And yeah, Kelly's no longer calling plays, and that is a headline. Is Sayin on 3rd down, gets the throwaway as he's getting pulled down, and that
he's got that look on his face, like nothing's good enough.
No,
right? We talked about Coach Knowles wanting perfection.
His team had allowed through 3 games only 20 points, didn't give out a silver bullet, in essence a defensive game ball last week, because he wants perfection, he wants domination. As he was sitting there with his cup of coffee on a Tuesday at the podium back at the Woody Hayes Center. Brandon Tullis the carry there.
I like McDonald's coffee too, just like him. But you're right.
Backfield there.
There's some things they got to shore up, but on paper, you know, these guys are really, really good.
Ooh, huge
Special
hit there. That after you get through the first 3 games, now's the Big Ten schedule, and if you want to check every box, if you want to meet your goals.
I love the veteran guys that are on their defense.
And that veteran defense, or with the offense on the field, obviously. Under 3 to go now in the 4th quarter. The freshman hands to another freshman. Sayin hands to Peoples. Defense pitching the second half shutout and leading 38-7. Freshman gives to freshman. Julian Sayin on 3rd and 1 to James Peoples. It's not going to be enough. 4th and 1. Offense on the field, and why not? Clock winding down towards a minute. Sayin with a little throwback to Peoples and a whistle.
Prior to the delay of game, Town, Ohio State.
From Jonathan Smith and how they respect what he is doing here. It's going to take a little bit of time as Sayin now throws deep on 4th and 1. And I played this game on Madden. I was thrown on 4th down earlier in the week. There's Schuster on the rollout. And a completion there on the schedule as well, coming up in a couple of weeks. Makai Frazier checks in at running back here. And Schuster climbs the pocket and throws. Complete to Jalene Smith. Just shy of 30. His time is winding down here. Absolutely. Lewis is well down to the sideline. Lewis
did have an umbrella here before the game. As Schuster gets out of a sack, keeps it alive. And Michigan State has itself a first down. That's Mekhi Frazier, the freshman out of Texas, and that is how this one is going to end. The number 3 team in the nation, the Ohio State Buckeyes, beat Michigan State again. Haven't lost to them to 2015, rather since 2015.
Jeremiah Smith, wow, what a night tonight. So let's go back, look at the smile there. Let's go back to the second quarter, 2 touchdowns. You had the one on the ground, but then you had that ridiculous catch by one hand. Just give me an idea of the night you had here tonight.
I just had a great night. I mean, it just started with the week that I had, just preparation with Coach Hartline, just the receivers. I mean, just meeting with them, breaking down Michigan State. I mean, just had a great week of preparation, that's all.
Jeremiah, there's one thing about preparation and talent of being in the moment. Can you just help us understand what it's like to see a ball coming your way and reach up with one mitt and grab it?
I mean, I just feel like I got to make my quarterback look good no matter how the ball comes. I mean, I feel like that ball is mine. It don't matter. No 50-50 ball with me, so I just feel like every ball is mine that come my way.
You guys have stated a big goal here. It's beat the team up north, Big Ten win, and, of course, national championship. How do you guys keep coaching yourselves and getting better through all these big wins?
We just take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time. I mean, we just keep pushing and just competing in practice, and it's going to pay off in the games.